been some time, but we are back at Carowinds. Hey, it's Andrew, Park Rovers, and we are at Carowinds for the media showcase for WinterFest. It feels good to be back at the state line with the giant tree. So the first event we're going to is a cocktail hour at the Tacky Sweater Bar. That sounds awesome. Then we're gonna catch the tree lighting ceremony here in the plaza. And then we get to try some of the food that is offered here at WinterFest. And then we get to watch the Tinker's Toy Factory show. And then there's some WinterFest activities. And then we get to wrap up the evening checking out the parade. So it seems like we're gonna get a really good taste for everything that's offered at Carowinds WinterFest. And I gotta give a huge shout out to Carowinds for having us out here on this, it's kind of a warm night, it's like 70 degrees, but it's a beautiful night and it's a great night to check out WinterFest. And we are almost there, right by the Blue Ridge Country Kitchen is the Tacky Sweater Bar. Amazing. I think we just go in here.
Yeah, this is it.
So here are the sips of the season. It looks like you have cold and warm cocktails to choose from, as well as mocktails and beer and more. All right, let's go check out this bar. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Wow. All right, now let's check out these sips of the season here. Here's the Midwinter Spritz. It's nice and refreshing. Here's probably the best name, the Santagria. Looks like a nice little sprig on top there. Down below, you got the Elves Holiday Brew. That has a mulled wine in there, I believe. And right next to that is the Chili Cranberry Delay, another refreshing drink. And let's go up above, the Peanut Butter Winter. Some caramel drizzled right on top there. Awesome. And right below is the Icy Winter Breeze, which we actually get to sample right now. And here it is, the Icy Winter Breeze. And this is a mix of Minute Maid lemonade, Sprite, vodka, gin, rum, and blue curacao with a snowy rim. Cheers. All right, this is a really good cocktail, very sweet, but nice and refreshing. I love all the decorations and details in this bar. On this side, they have framed WinterFest sweaters. Wow, I love the Tacky Sweater Bar, and now it's time for the tree lighting ceremony here on the plaza stage. All right, the tree ceremony should begin any moment now.
Welcome to my Christmas song. I'd like to thank you for the year. This is nice to be. It's fun, I can sing. Just wasn't the same. You're all that I need. Underneath the tree.
And all the elves, we'd like to wish each and every one of you the happiest of holidays.
Tree lighting ceremony, and now we are on our way to Leonardo's to try some of the food available at WinterFest. Before we do that, I wanted to point out some of the decorations around the park. This is Windseeker, and check out all these decorations underneath Windseeker. This is awesome. Little elves, reindeer. Awesome. Check out this giant snowman. Here's the vast majority of these elves. I like this guy. He's really cracking himself up. Here's a chillax elf. Here's Santa and Mrs. Claus. Oh, you can actually buy these clothes, it looks like. Oh, you can buy the figure. That's, what does that say? 1,750 bucks? Wow. How much does Santa cost? Oh, these price tags on the back. I assume it's the same, so you could own these figures. Inside the Rusted Rooster trading post. And right when I walked in, I was kind of freaked out by this guy. I thought he was real, just hanging out with those plushies. I mean, Squishmallows. I know they're Squishmallows, come on. Now I'm about to go into Leonardo's, but right at the gazebo here in Crossroads is where the Down Home Duo performs every hour. Check this out, even the Boo Blasters, Scary Mansions decked out for the holidays here. And here we are, Leonardo's hometown Italian food. Inside Leonardo's now, and they have the merchandise and dessert table here. Got a couple of t-shirts that are available. Some of the Squishmallows. There's a new drinking vessel. And here's the fudge. The new fudge flavors. You get to sample these. This is exciting. It looks like we get to try a lot of food items tonight. And here's the complete spread. I'm gonna go through this in detail a little bit later.
One of my babies that we started here probably 3 WinterFests ago was bacon on a stick stand, or bacon heaven it used to be called. We incorporated those 2 stands with turkey leg and bacon on a stick this year. This is the one that I think we might try to package and start selling everywhere in the world, but this is a cinnamon roll bacon on a stick. Right? The team really did an awesome job here. This one I'm really proud of, right? You know, as a northerner, you come to like find the bread down here ain't the best, right? So, no offense. So this year I said, you know what, I'm getting to the 3rd WinterFest. Let's push the chefs, let's see what we can do. We already do a fresh garlic knot in here in Leonardo's. So I convinced Chef T and the crew in here, batted my eyelashes a little and said, hey, can we do a fresh bread program for our turkey sandwich, right? So this is like, the gobbler is like the leftover Thanksgiving. That's it, thanks. Have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Here's a closer look at some of the food Chef John was describing. Really interested in these bread bowls. Look really good. Oh, sriracha chicken meatballs, cinnamon cookie, lumps of coal, and the cranberry loaf right here. It's a white Christmas chicken pizza. Ray's hot guac. Really interested in that. Here's the pull apart bread. Might take one of these home. Here's the sliced ham sliders. Ooh, a gingerbread cupcake. Here's all the hot chocolates. Oh, this sandwich looks amazing. The gobbler. Here's the Italian wedding soup in a bread bowl. The deep fried cornbread. Pecan pie funnel cake. Ginger snap cheesecake. Here are some of the cookies that you can decorate at Mrs. Claus's kitchen. Ooh, pumpkin spice churros. Those look awesome. And a carrot cake whoopie pie. Check this thing out. The carrot cake whoopie pie. Wow. This is amazing. I actually get to try the gobbler. And we've got the maple sriracha chicken meatballs, the maple bourbon chicken thigh, I just got a small one, and the white Christmas chicken pizza. All right, this is the gobbler. Wow. That was quite a feat, but I gobbled up the gobbler. Now we're moving on to the second plate. All right, the maple sriracha chicken meatballs, very good. I don't get a lot of sriracha, very mapley, I'd say. Okay, the chicken thighs are also pretty good. Now it's on to the pizza. The pizza here at Leonardo's is always fantastic. I love my slice, and I also love the gobbler. And we're moving on to the dessert round, and oh boy, I've got a lot to deal with. And I got to start with the lump of coal. Here's a look inside the lump of coal. This thing, absolutely fantastic. I'm still working my way through everything, but the lump of coal and the pull-apart bread, I think these are the two highlights for me. And they gave us hot chocolate. Thank you, Carowinds. I almost forgot about the fudge too. Wow, that was a lot of sugar, but it was awesome. And now it's almost time to check out the show. We get to see the Tinker's Toy Factory show in the Carowinds Theater. I'm pretty excited about this. So now we're taking a stroll through Blue Ridge Junction. We get to see more of the WinterFest decorations. Ooh, I like this projection. I love when they do this. By the way, I was chatting with Chef John, and he let me know that that gobbler sandwich, that was just the smaller size. Then the full size is available by Fury, so you can get a massive gobbler sandwich at the Jukebox Diner right by Fury 325. And here's the stage over in Blue Ridge Junction for the bands. This is where the Sounds of Nativity are playing. I like the Christmas wreath here over the fireplace by Copperhead Strike. Here's where you can get the turkey leg we saw at Leonardo's, right here at Blue Ridge Fixins, right by Copperhead Strike. Also in Blue Ridge Junction, the Country Kitchen is now Dasher's Diner for the season. And right outside the Dasher's Diner is a photo op called Molly's Tree Farm. Very nice. A nice picture here. I also want to point out the Blue Ridge Tavern is also open for WinterFest, serving cocktails, beer, wine, seltzers, and more. In the country fair section, and here's some polar bears. I'm always amazed by how they get the lights up on these trees. Wow. Here's a giant Coca-Cola Santa here in the country fair. This is cool. It looks like we stumbled on a show here at the boardwalk.
Excuse me, we need to find a new Santa.
Yeah.
You left her off! The tree has come on, put it on! Follow me! Right here in the center. Alright, everyone, give a big round of applause for our new handsome crew, Santa! What's your name, dear? Oh, that's where did that come from?
Well, it came from the spring production of
Oh, I love that one! Give us your best Santa laugh, St. Nick! Oh! How are we doing tonight? So, our Santa does his job. First on the menu, we have a trumpet. On the count of three, I want to hear. Stop that stocking. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Stop that stocking! All right, Santa, do your job. Stop that stocking! All right, Santa, let's give a round of applause for our Santa Claus!
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
All right, I love that. That was Twas a Merry Mishap. And that's over here in the boardwalk at Carowinds for WinterFest. There's just so much going on here at WinterFest. Really impressed. Check this out. There's even a Christmas claw machine. Wow. There's Christmas lights and decorations absolutely like everywhere in the park. I love this castle here. Sit down on the throne. I'm King Candy or something. King of the gingerbread men. Here it is, the Jukebox Diner and the Gobbler. You guys gotta try this sandwich. The bread is so good. This is a very tasty sandwich. Oh, I'm sorry, it's actually the Snowbird Diner, not the Jukebox Diner. And right across from the Snowbird Diner is the Sugar Shack. You got fire pit for your marshmallows, that's awesome. Yeah, this pull-apart bread for $4.99. Wow. That's a bargain. You could take that home too. All right, it's almost time for our show. So we gotta make our way to the theater. Fortunately, it's right there by those blue lights. Here we are now inside the Carowinds Theater for Tinker's Toy Factory. Really excited about this show. All right, and we are front row and the show's about to start.
Okay, Elf, sound off.
Stanley,
Next,
Tumbles,
next,
Gadget,
next,
Ruffles,
next,
Forest,
next,
Daddy,
next,
Thistle,
next,
Giddy,
next.
Gibbon, and I, Tinker!
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Fun it is to ride with the reindeer red light sleigh. Hey!
That was bad.
Oh, it was nothing.
It didn't sound like nothing.
No, it was nothing.
That sounded like lumbago, which takes its name from the lumbar region of the spine. To understand how this may arise, it is necessary to have a basic understanding of the spinal anatomy of the lumbar region.
Huh?
A strange back.
Not good at all. You need to get right to bed.
No, I am fine.
Oh, I'm worried. Aren't you guys
He
worried?
said he's fine. And like he said, we have a lot of work to do.
How are you feeling, Santa?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
We need to focus on getting your spirits up and you feeling better.
But I told you I am fine. Oh.
I hate to admit it. I'm starting to get worried. Wait, but what are we gonna do if Santa can't deliver the toys? We should probably start thinking of a backup plan. Okay, Elves, put your thinking caps on and think!
How about UPS?
Work won't fit in the budget.
What if we just file for an extension this year?
That will never work.
We're overthinking this. It's very obvious. One of us will have to fill in for Santa this year. Tinker, you have the best Christmas spirit out of all of us. Well, I don't think I'm ready for this. Of course you are. You'll need a little work, but of course you could do this. She'll need a lot of work.
Why not decorate yourself? It'll bring a smile to every person you see.
Sparkle, twinkle, jolly. I'm not sure this is the best idea. I just don't feel right about this.
Well, now what's all this about?
Tinker was trying to replace you. That's not exactly true.
We were only trying to help in case you weren't well enough to deliver all the toys and gifts.
Oh, well, that won't be necessary, as I told you, I am fine.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better know how I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming.
Jolly old St. Nicholas.
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 Jolly old St. Nicholas. Jolly old St. Nicholas. Here he comes.
All right, what an awesome show. Now we get to go on stage and get a photo with the cast. Awesome. All right, going up on stage. This is pretty cool. I'm probably more excited to be on stage than to actually get my photo. Gotta watch out for the toy truck. It's a close look at the tree here. Zoom in on the back of the stage. I just got my photo taken. Now I got to go back off the stage. That was so cool.
95% of our cast this year were with us for Halloween, which is great. So some of those folks were monsters during Haunt, so you might have seen them in mazes and zones. A lot of those folks become elves for our attractions. Halloween, as theme parks do it now, is much tougher than it was 20 years ago when theme parks started doing Halloween for a few reasons. One, you can go to an escape room in the middle of the summer if you want to. You used to not be able to do that, right? In 2000, when parks really started Halloween, especially like the Paramount Park started Halloween, that wasn't an option. The psychology of scare has shifted significantly, and we've had to shift significantly too. So Halloween is difficult for that reason, right? Everyone's afraid of something different. Like, I'm afraid of snakes. You guys have heard me say this. I'm afraid of snakes. We will never do a snake maze ever. Ever. I promise you, like, because I won't be able to produce it. Christmas and the holiday season is different because the holidays mean different things to different people. So there's some folks who this holiday season is tough, and so we get to build a place that feels like home, that feels warm, even if it's experiences that aren't real, right? Like, not everyone decorated cookies with Mrs. Claus as a kid growing up, but it's a thing that you like told yourself you did. So we get to bring a lot of that to life, which is really exciting. Halloween is a lot of work. For those of you all know that, right? And so today is the day that across the board, I think at our 4 o'clock duty meeting, like where all the managers on duty check in with each other, the 4 o'clock meeting was just like, oh, right? So for us, the holiday season, I think, as a park is more fun because, well, yes, we're still operating, so we want to maintain things that as safe and as effectively and efficiently as possible, but it's fun for us, right? It won't surprise me if, like, there's managers in the next few weeks who are just, like, passing out candy canes because they can, right? You don't get to do that for Halloween. I am so proud of Amanda, who's my entertainment manager. She did the Tacky Sweater Bar by herself.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. She really knocked that out. The parade steps off by Intimidator this year, not the water park gate.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
So we learned. So who ever got stuck at Plaza Stage at like 9:35, like trying to get out of here? We're going back to that like Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom mindset that a parade actually like really helps with traffic flow. So we're really excited to see how that changes things. So cool. Have fun tonight, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that was really cool. Tinker's Toy Factory, a 30-minute show. Wow, I was expecting like 10 or 15 or 20 even, but wow, it was a full 30-minute show. And it was great hearing some insider stories from Ryan Allen, Director of Live Entertainment here at Carowinds. Now I'm gonna do an activity called Tinker's Reindeer Roundup. I've never done this before. And oh boy, looks like we got some work to do, so we better get going. Tinker's in a panic. The reindeer have dispersed. Well, I figured it out. So what you're gonna do is go around the park and there's a map and you're gonna write the reindeer's name inside this activity map and guide. Oh boy, I could be riding Fury right now. So there's a couple of reindeer by Fury, but I'm not gonna show you their names in case you do this scavenger hunt. Oh, I'm committed now. I'm gonna get all these reindeer. Oh yeah, I see another one. Okay, I got 3 reindeer. By the way, check out this display outside of the Carowinds Theater for Tinker's Toy Factory. Awesome. According to the map, I have 3 reindeer in my future. I'm almost there. This is certainly a good way to get your steps in. Oh, look at the arbor. I like the lights inside the arbor here. And jackpot, I found 3. Well, it's almost 9, so the parade's about to start, but we've got 3 reindeer left to find. A slight detour in aeronautical landing. I wanted to point out these penguins. Ryan Allen was saying they put penguins in aeronautical landing because they're flightless birds. Here's more of the penguins by Hover and Dodge. One thing I forgot to mention is you collect these buttons when you find them all, and we found them all. I am sweating a little bit. I feel very accomplished, and I can't wait to get my prize.
Found all the reindeer. You just won the reindeer game. Not that. Not that.
Opinions.
Thank you.
Yeah! Thank you. Well, that was the best prize I could have imagined. I get a giant button and I got a song. So now I'm gonna see if I can catch the end of the parade. I'm going to Blue Ridge Junction. And success, we're gonna camp out in the country fair and catch the parade. Well, the Wonderland parade was awesome. So now we're gonna make our way out of the park. One thing I want to point out here in the boardwalk is the ornaments overhead. Really nice. There goes Fury again. I like that Fury is operating for Winterfest. Well, to end the night here at Carowinds, I think we might try to get a ride on the Carolina Skytower. It's been a fantastic night here at Carowinds, starting with those cocktails at the Tacky Sweater Bar, all the way through trying all that food, seeing the parade, and now let's get a ride on the Skytower. The Carolina Skytower opened in 1973. An awesome ride on the Carolina Skytower as always. So now we're gonna go into Sugar Plum Suites, see if there's anything to take home. Oh boy, that's pretty funny. I thought these were real for a second, but it's actually an ornament. An ornament, you can hang brownies on your Christmas tree. In the North Pole Mercantile now, and they still have some Carowinds 50th merchandise. Ooh, I really like the parkscapes. $34.99. And you still have the Carowinds 50 sweatshirt. A teddy bear. And the baseball jersey here. Ooh, and the hat. Short sleeve. This Thunder Road t-shirt is new to me. This will run you $28.99. And you can still get the 50th map collection in a t-shirt. I got the socks. I got the socks at home. The fanny pack, the hoodie, as well as the bucket hat. Here's the 'Tis the Season to Sparkle collection. We saw that in Leonardo's. I actually really dig this WinterFest long sleeve sweatshirt. This is $18.99. Oh, it says Cedar Point. Interesting. So I think that just about does it here at WinterFest. So if you enjoyed this video from Carowinds, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Park Rovers, and we'll see you next time. Now it's time to walk beneath Fury on our way to the parking lot. Here it comes.